Hi guys, how are you? Where have I been? Well, it could be a long story. I'll try to make it short. I just had a real bout with my arthritis and I feel so much better now, so be gone with that, okay? It's like, all right, move on. But that was just kind of, yeah, that's what was holding me up somewhat. I want to show you guys, look how my foot has healed. It seemed to heal pretty quickly. So I thought I'd share that with you. And I went for a pedicure. Yes, I'm getting ready for that Christmas red. I'm getting in the Christmas mood. And I got something else red, not real red, something burgundy red. Oh my gosh, should I share it with you guys? You guys, I've never owned one of these. I have never owned one of these. I got a gift. Never owned one of these. Let me show it to you. My girlfriend was over and she knows I've never owned one of these, and she's had many in her lifetime. And she is a very good friend. She's also a very generous person. Yes, she gifted me her Louis Vuitton bag. And one of the reasons being it is just too big for her. She's a smaller, much smaller built than I am. She used it once. I cannot believe it, how beautiful it is. It doesn't have all the pockets, but it's got a few of them. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am absolutely over the moon that I have got this absolutely gorgeous Louis Vuitton bag. I've never owned one. This will be my Christmas accessory. All the right colors. To my girlfriend. Thank you. I mean, she's always very generous, but this just totally surprised me. My very, very first Louis Vuitton bag. What's been going on? Well, do you know what? Not a whole lot. I went to the dentist yesterday, and yes, well, I mean, that was one of my perks when I married Bill, is that he's a dental surgeon, and but he's been retired for 20 years, and so I didn't know that perk was going to be taken away from me, and it, I really kind of like not. I looked after my teeth, but I've really just done the basics. Anyway, and I'm really afraid of dentists. Just not the one that I live with. Anyway, I found this wonderful guy where we live locally. He's awesome. He's a much younger guy, and he's fabulous in lots of ways. It reminds me of the way Bill did dentistry. And so I yesterday got 2 teeth fixed. I got many things to do. We're looking at some implants, and anyway, I also probably need a job to pay for all of this, because this is a whole crown, and you see shading quite often from that. So anyway, all those things will be fixed over time, because I am not rushing in to get it done. Everything's being done as a need-be basis, as long as my mouth is healthy. Okay, so what else? Well, of course, we're going to talk about the intermittent fasting, but I think from here on in, I really want to, I would like to share some of my Christmas stories and the women in my life that made a difference, that taught me about Christmas and family. And I really want to honor them this Christmas, because for me, Christmas is all about memories. It's not about gifts. It's about being together and family, and yeah, especially memories. I want to talk about that a little bit more. Having lost somebody that we love around this time of year. I want to talk about that. So I'm going to be popping some videos up, just maybe with 1 or 2 topics on all of that. And by the way, I might be maybe I'm going to put on a couple of outfits that I plan on wearing over Christmas. Not that we're going to any grand parties or anything like that, but we are, doing a few Christmas things, and we're staying pretty close to home, and we're not going out in big groups or anything like that. But I might share some of my outfits. Can you guess what color they are? Okay, you know what color they're going to be? Like, am I going to surprise anybody? You can put that down below. You just mention it. I might change my mind and surprise you. All right, so I'm going to put in a few of my little areas in our little tiny condos. You know, it's only 1,300 square feet. Some of the decorations that I did, and I really stepped out this time. Normally I am totally like theme, like one color, two colors, three colors, everything's sort of on point. And this year, because I didn't want to bring all the boxes up, I went, yeah, one corner is going to be like the black and white, and the other corner is going to be my skinny Christmas tree. This is what it's going to be. And so, yeah, so I did a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I'm feeling fine with it. It's Christmassy. A little bit of OCD, whatever that thing. Yeah, that just... Anyway, on December the 19th, I will have been on Peaches for 1 year. I'm going to talk to you about what I've seen. I'm sure a lot of you are seeing what I'm seeing. I want to talk about that. Okay, guys, so intermittent fasting, what has happened to me this week? Well, actually this week, 1 week would have been last Saturday, and I didn't show up. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so the first week when I announced I was going to start intermittent fasting, I had lost 2 pounds. And then remember, I was very disappointed that I had only lost 8 ounces the following week, but I'd measured myself and I did lose an inch off my waist, which was great. Okay, so this last week, which would have been like from the Sunday to Saturday, if I'd done a video, I would have been telling you that I lost 1.2 pounds. I didn't measure myself, so that puts me down to 207. I know, 207. Everybody says you don't look it, but you know what? I carry it well. But if I wore a bathing suit, you'd say, oh, okay, I can see where that is now. But you know what? I'm okay. I'm good, but I need to be healthier. So I don't know what this week's going to bring. We did go out for dinner. This is where I struggle a bit. We went out for dinner to one of my other girlfriends' houses, and I had a martini. I had this fabulous dinner. I mean, the potatoes were so good. Oh my gosh. She had made cabbage roll. I mean, everything was there. And I'm happy to announce I ate everything that was there, including the dessert. And not only that, I ended up eating a little bit past my 7 o'clock. But what I did do is I didn't start eating until noon, my very first meal. I made a mistake. I started, because I'm really missing my coffee, but I know I've been breaking my fast because I was having my coffee, but I wasn't having it black. I was doing it with my creamer, which I just love so much. And so I thought, well, I'll stop that. So I've stopped my coffee until I'm in my 8 hours. I know I need to work on the creamer thing, but you know what? I need to do this in a way that I'm transitioning into a new lifestyle. That's not going to, I don't need to do it overnight. I'm doing it so I'm comfortable with it. So it becomes a way of life instead of like this is what you got to do. All right. And like I say, this is just for me. It's personal. You guys need to figure out, how it fits for you. Okay, so then I thought, well, you know what? I'll start drinking bone broth because it's got collagen in it. I mean, I make my own normally. I'll put that link up there. I didn't do that. I actually bought some organic bone broth, but I looked at it and it just had, wow, way too much salt for me under any circumstances. So I need to make a huge batch of bone broth, but then it was saying if I had the bone broth, it would break my fast. So I'm going to make it, and that's what I will have at 11 o'clock. I'm going to start with that instead of a coffee because I love a mug of bone broth, and mine is really good. You guys, you need to try to make it. I know how to overcome that pale, tasteless look when I make my bone broth. So you might want to check that out. Okay, so what else did I do? Actually, I think everything else, I told you this. Yeah, so I am really starting to adjust. Not eating anything till 11 o'clock is working fine for me. I'm having 7 o'clock stopping is also okay, but I'm busy. I have so much to do. And a lot of the stuff, like I'm out, I'm running around, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And I'm going, I need to get home and eat. So I am trying to make the switch that when I get up in the morning, to have my bone broth and have my bigger, yummy, whatever I want to eat, and then tone it down towards the end of the day. So that's starting to work for me. I am trying to eliminate carbs out of my diet. I'm a Dutch girl. I love my breads. And that has been a challenge. I have cheated. I've only cheated myself when I've done it. So, okay. But, like I say, forgive ourselves. I'm going in the right direction. So I'm really excited about that. Because you lose 10 pounds. It's like one dress size, right? Or pant size. So I'm adjusted to that. And yeah, going out. That's going to be the biggie. I would love for those of you, because I know I've had so many great comments. Thanks, you guys. I've got a new friend in Switzerland, Richard. He does intermittent fasting. Actually, I'm going to put Richard's channel down below. He's just, I just love it when I get new friends or new people into our family circle here, and they're from other places. So Richard is in Switzerland, and he does intermittent fasting, and he's been throwing me little messages here and there. Thank you, Richard. So, and of course, I appreciate any advice that anybody gives me, but just keep remembering, it's all personal and we do it how we can. Okay, guys, so with that being said, I am off. I'm going to go and pick up my granddaughter at school, and yeah, then we're going to get a little bit more into Christmas. A little bit of it's going to be sad. A lot of it's going to be happy. That's what we're going to do. See you guys. Bye.